fucked up. Let's turn up. I've been fucked up for 13 days. I don't wanna face my feelings. Maybe if I just hide away, I'll forget your name. 'Cause if it's right, bend me down. Do you want to feel like you're down?
Alpine introduces the all-new Halo 9 media station, designed to bring a 9-inch touchscreen to vehicles with a 1-DIN installation dock. The display can be fully adjusted in elevation and angle at the time of installation to match a wide variety of vehicle dashboards. The Alpine Halo 9 features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility.
Hi, what can I do for you?
If you are a Spotify user, you can simply browse among millions of songs, create your own playlists, and enjoy everything in your car. WhatsApp reads new messages for you and lets you dictate and send your own messages.
Would you like me to read your messages or compose a new one?
Use the latest smartphone apps, such as WhatsApp, Amazon Music, Spotify, and Google Play Music in a convenient and safe way while you drive. Google and Apple Maps help you navigate and include many convenient features such as POIs and traffic information. There are also database interfaces available for many vehicles that allow you to display parking sensors, air conditioner settings, and more. The Alpine Halo 9 also features DAB+ digital radio, Bluetooth hands-free and audio streaming, as well as USB video playback. Bring the future of car media to any vehicle with a 1-DIN radio dock. The all-new Alpine Halo 9.
Alpine, driving mobile media innovation.
Hey everyone, Seth coming to you from the Kenwood Training Department. Today we've got the new Kenwood Exelon DMX706S. This is a short chassis digital multimedia receiver that's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto ready, and so much more. We'll first take a look and see what's inside of the box and then go through some of the feature highlights. Let's take a look. As you can see here, one of the things that makes the DMX706S so unique is its short chassis mounting depth. It comes in at just under 3 inches, as opposed to a traditional double-DIN receiver that comes in at 6 to 7 inches in mounting depth. This really helps to increase the installation flexibility options that you have, as well as it allows for fitment in many vehicles where a traditional double-DIN couldn't fit. Now let's take a look at what else comes inside the box. Taking a look inside of the box, first you'll see the wiring and power harness with the parking brake switch wire. Then you'll have the microphone for hands-free phone calls. Of course, the receiver itself, and then the new short chassis mounting cage with the trim bezel. Then you'll have the new removal tools, the mounting screws, and some paperwork like the instruction guide and the warranty card, as the Kenwood Exelon DMX706S includes a 2-year warranty. Now let's take a look at the back side of the receiver. First, you'll see the reverse wire to be used with a vehicle's reverse trigger when installing a backup camera. Next is the parking switch wire. Then you'll see the USB input. Next will be the front camera input. Then the video output. Below that, the video input. And to the left of that, the rear camera input. Next to that will be the Bluetooth microphone input. Then you'll have your audio output. And next to that will be your 3 sets of gold-plated 4-volt RCA pre-outs. Down below will be the AM/FM antenna input. Next, you'll see the audio input. Next to that is the input for the optional Sirius XM tuner, the SXV300. Next to that are your inputs for the optional iData Link Maestro RR or RR2. And down below is your wiring power harness input. Now let's power the receiver on and take a look at the front. First, you'll have the IR sensor for the optional Kenwood KNA-RCDV331 remote control. Then you'll have your volume down and volume up buttons. Next to that is the attenuation button. Pressing this switches the attenuation of the volume from on to off. Next to that is the home button. Press this to display the home screen. Pressing and holding this for 1 second or more will turn the power off. When the power is off, press this again to turn the power back to on. Next to that is the menu button. This will display the pop-up menu screen. Pressing and holding this for 1 second or more will turn the display off. Next to that is the apps button. This will display the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto screen if you have a phone connected. Pressing and holding this for 1 second or more will display the voice recognition screen. And next to that is the camera button. Press this to switch the camera display view from on to off. Thanks everyone for tuning in to the unboxing and feature highlights of the Kenwood Exelon DMX706S.
This is Pioneer's DMH1500 NEX. This is an in-dash AM/FM digital media receiver with a 7-inch touchscreen. The DMH1500 NEX is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Apple HomeKit when connected to a compatible iPhone using a wired connection through USB. The DMH1500 NEX is also compatible with Android Auto and Google Home when connected to a compatible Android phone with a wired connection through USB. The DMH1500 NEX has 3 sets of RCA outputs for operating external amplifiers and is backup camera ready and Sirius XM ready. The USB port can be used to connect your phone and play back MP3 or FLAC music and MP4 videos. The system features built-in Bluetooth for both hands-free calling and wireless streaming audio. Let's take a look and see what's in the box. All right. Get that open. There we go. The first thing we have here is the wire harness. Now we'll use the wire harness to make all of the electrical connections from the in-dash receiver to the vehicle, like power and ground and speakers, all of those connections. Next up, we have the USB extension. Now, the USB port is on the back of this in-dash receiver, and it can be used for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So we include a USB extension in the box to bring that USB port up into the passenger compartment of your vehicle, so you can plug in your phone for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Next up is the Bluetooth microphone. The Bluetooth microphone here is for making hands-free Bluetooth phone calls. It comes on a wire about 10 feet long or so for very flexible installation. Next up is some install screws. Then we have the quick start guide. And please remember that you can download a complete copy of the owner's manual in PDF form right onto your cell phone from pioneerelectronics.com. And the last thing we have here is the warranty card. All right, so let's pull the in-dash receiver up out of here. There we go. The front panel of the DMH-1500NX has a simple layout. The volume control is here, and the home key and display keys are here. This is the voice activation key. Please note, the DMH-1500NX does not play CDs. You'll do most of your interaction with the in-dash receiver with the 7-inch touchscreen. The back panel of the DMH-1500NX starts off with 2 black plugs up here. The Bluetooth microphone included with the product will plug in right here. And this jack can be used to operate your steering wheel controls through a third-party adapter. You'll use this port for the optional SXV300 tuner from SiriusXM. And the optional iDataLink Maestro RR OEM integration unit will plug in right here. Here is the USB port that can be used for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. The USB port can also be used for music, movies, and still images through a USB flash drive. And remember, we include a USB extension in the box to bring that USB port up into the passenger compartment of your vehicle. Next is the audio and video auxiliary input. And this is where you'll plug in the power and ground wire harness connected to the vehicle. On the other side, we start off with 3 sets of 4-volt RCA outputs for operating external amplifiers. They can be set up as front, rear, and subwoofer output, or for more control and better sound quality, high, mid, and low output. The yellow port here is for adding on the optional AVIC U280 navigation system from Pioneer. And the brown jack here is the dedicated backup camera input. Here is the audio and video RCA input and RCA video output. The RCA input here can also be used as a second camera input. And finally, the AM/FM radio antenna from the vehicle will plug in right here. And that is Pioneer's DMH